Next on the agenda, we have San Jose's Measure B, presented by Rebecca and Neil, and I'll hand it off to both of you.
Thank you, Juan, and thank you to your neighborhood for having us, for hosting us. We work on the Yes on Measure B campaign, and Measure B, if you haven't heard of it, it's an effort to move the San Jose mayoral election from the off year, like now that this year that we don't have a presidential election, to the years that we do have presidential elections. And the reason behind this is that we've noticed the trend in turnout and voter engagement is significantly lower, especially for working families, for people of color who can't get to the polls or who concentrate during presidential election years on who they're going to vote for and take that time then. And in particular for working families, a lot of folks can't get the time off and or have other issues that they need the time off for. And so the data that we've looked at shows that the amount of turnout almost doubles during presidential election years, right? And that's when we want the voice of everyone in San Jose to be heard. We want everybody to be represented when they're voting for a mayor, right? San Jose is the 10th largest city in the country. And so we should have the maximum amount of voter turnout. We should want everybody to be engaged. And we think that we can do that by moving the election of the mayor to a presidential election year versus an off year. And if we have our website that Neil, thank you, Neil, posted in the chat, you could see the language that's going to be on the ballot. It's going to be on the ballot this June. And you can see our list of endorsers, the organizations and the community leaders who have, thank you, who have endorsed us and who support this measure. And they're folks from all over the spectrum. So Neil, what did I miss? Feel free to jump in.
Not much. I'm just scrolling through so people can see how broad our coalition is. We're at about 80 supporters. So yeah, we would love to include you all as well. You would be in very good company. I'm sure some of the faces look familiar, so I'll stop sharing. Yeah, we feel like this is a common sense reform, in particular in San Jose, where we see really low voter turnout from many of our communities during midterm elections. So just as an example, if you look at the Latina community, going from one midterm to the next a presidential election, you see percent change increase of about 150% difference in turnout. So it goes up by 150%. So it's a very significant difference. So this really will make it much easier to elect a mayor who represents you and I, all of us. That's it.
So yeah, we're happy to take any questions. I don't think this tree species question is for us.
No, but if you have the answer, that'd be great.
I can't say I do personally.
I appreciate tree canopies, so we need them in all of our neighborhoods.
All right. Well, then, thank you for joining tonight.